Welcome to the True Assassins podcast. Ready to dive into some seriously dark and twisted tales today? We're cracking open Orlando Madsbrine's True Kill, a book absolutely packed with stories ripped straight from the world of assassins, hitmen, and deadly secrets.
You know it. We've handpicked two stories from True Kill for you today, both of which are going to show you just how dangerous it can be to have a deadly gift and live a double life.
We're going to break each story down piece by piece, figuring out what makes these characters tick, what moments seal their fate, and the ultimate price they pay for their actions.
Buckle up for this one.
First up is a story called Requiem for a Songbird. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine a minstrel. Her name is Lyra, but here's the twist. Her singing voice, the very thing that's supposed to bring joy and beauty, well, it can kill anyone who hears it. Yeah, just think about that for a second.
It's seriously messed up, right? The story starts out in a tavern. The scene is chaotic. Lyra starts to sing, and people are instantly affected. A drunkard clutches his chest. A serving girl drops her tray. The whole place erupts and screams. I mean, it's not just pain they're feeling, it's pure terror.
I can't even imagine. And then, of course, word gets around. People hear about the songstress with the deadly voice. I bet that leads to some serious isolation, right?
Absolutely. Fear spreads like wildfire, and Lyra finds herself utterly alone. People bolt their doors shut when they see her coming. They won't even look at her. It's like she's a ghost. And that silence, the fact that no one reacts to her, it's almost like another curse on top of the one she already has.
So what do you think is the most important part about how the story begins?
For me, it's that tragic irony at the heart of it all. Lyra's a minstrel. Her voice should connect her with people, let her express herself through her art. Instead, it's a deadly weapon, something completely beyond her control. And that instant isolation just shows you the huge loss she experiences and the insane burden she carries. It makes you think about what it would be like to be inherently dangerous, to be a threat to everyone around you just by existing.
It's a chilling concept. And in the midst of all this despair, a tiny glimmer of hope appears.
Right, a fragile rumor.
People start whispering about a witch deep in the whispering woods, a sorceress who might have the power to break curses. And Lyra, desperate for any kind of relief, clings on to this rumor. What's it like in these woods?
Madsbrine describes the Whispering Woods so well. They feel alive, almost like a malevolent being. The branches seem to claw at Lyra as she walks through, and the witch's hut. It's practically decaying, a symbol of the danger she's walking into. This isn't some fairy tale forest, it's a nightmare.
So she finally reaches the witch. Her voice is barely a whisper as she describes her affliction. Tell me, what's the witch like?
Oh, she's definitely not the kind you'd want to meet in a dark forest. The witch admits to creating the curse. She even says why she did it, but she's just so casual about it, like it's no big deal. And then she offers to undo it. But of course, there's a price. And this time, it's not gold or some magical artifact.
She wants Lyra's voice. That's the price for freedom from the curse. And that's where the true horror of the situation sinks in. It's this awful bargain, trading one horrible reality for another. To exist with a voice that kills or to be completely silent, to lose the very essence of who you are as a minstrel. Can you imagine having to make that decision?
It's an impossible choice, and the fact that Lyra even considers it just shows you how desperate she is. The story really makes you think about power, about the crazy sacrifices we're willing to make for freedom, even if that freedom comes at a huge cost.
So the exchange happens. The witch performs her rituals. Lyra feels excruciating pain, lets out a final fading breath. Then, silence. She tries to speak and is met with beautiful silence.
And the curse is gone. Well, sort of, like you said. It hasn't vanished, just moved.
And this is where the story takes a truly wild turn. The witch, now armed with Lyra's deadly voice, starts to sing. It's described as this unbelievable, beautiful song, heartbreaking even, but as deadly as a viper's venom. It's like she's drunk on the power, swaying to her own lethal tune.
It's an incredible scene.
But just as quickly as it started, the song stops. The witch freezes, stiffens, and drops dead, killed by the very power she craved, the power she stole. It's almost too perfect, isn't it? What do you think Madsbrine is saying with this twist?
I think it's a statement about the nature of power, especially destructive power. The witch thought she could control it, use it for her own ends, but in the end, it destroyed her. It's like a reminder that some things are just too dangerous to possess.
So Lyra walks out of the woods, not with a feeling of triumph or joy, but with this understanding of what she's lost. She's free from the curse, but at what cost? She's lost her voice, her gift, her way of connecting with the world, It makes you think about the hidden price of freedom, doesn't it?
Absolutely. It brings up all these questions about identity, sacrifice, what makes us who we are. Is it worth losing a part of yourself to be free? Lyra's no longer a threat, but she's also lost something essential. It's a powerful ending, and it definitely sticks with you.
Okay, let's switch gears and move on to our second story, Masquerade's End. This one takes us into a very different world, a world of wealth, social events, and of course, deadly secrets. Meet Amelia, a woman who, on the surface, is the picture of elegance and grace.
Madsbrine really paints a vivid picture, champagne glasses clinking, wealthy people laughing, Amelia in a stunning gown, her makeup flawless, but underneath all that, she's a trained assassin ready to strike. It's that contrast that really grabs you. What do you think it tells us about the story?
It sets up this tension, this feeling that things aren't what they seem. And Amelia's current mission, she's infiltrating the inner circle of a powerful senator. Think months of planning, building this persona of a devoted wife. She's playing a role, blending into this world of luxury. What's her plan?
The assassination is planned so carefully. The senator raises his glass, completely unaware of the danger, and Amelia, with a concealed syringe, is ready to deliver a lethal, untraceable dose. She's in control, pulling the strings, making it look like a tragic accident.
But then everything changes. Her phone vibrates, it's her handler, and the news isn't good. Her cover's blown, they're going to expose her, take her down publicly. That feeling of control, it vanishes, replaced with a very real threat to her own life. How do you think she handles this sudden shift?
That's the breaking point for Amelia. Her carefully built world crumbles. The handler's words are harsh. They mean everything has gone wrong. Suddenly, she's not the hunter anymore. She's the prey. To go from being in control to being in danger like that, it's got to be devastating.
She goes back to the ballroom, and you can feel the mood change. The way people look at her is different. The admiration is gone, replaced with suspicion. And then it happens. A video starts playing on a huge screen, footage of Amelia carrying out previous assassinations. It's brutal. There's no hiding anymore. How does this affect the people at the party?
It's instant chaos. The senator collapses, confirming the video's real, and panic breaks out. The security guards, who were just serving drinks a minute ago, swarm in. There's no escape, no chance to disappear. It's like watching her whole identity be destroyed in front of everyone.
And Amelia doesn't just give up. No, she explodes. Fury, desperation, years of suppressed rage, it all comes pouring out. It's like she realizes that these people, the ones she was trying to blend in with, are no different from the people she's killed. What do you think this says about how she feels about this world?
Backed into a corner, Amelia fights back with everything she's got, that syringe. It's not for the senator anymore. Madsbrine describes this fight, and it's insane. This elegant woman, covered in blood, taking on everyone in sight. It's a violent rejection of the world she tried so hard to be a part of.
And the aftermath. It's a bloodbath. The once beautiful ballroom is now a scene of carnage. Bodies everywhere, blood on the floor, champagne flutes shattered. And in the middle of it all, Amelia, dead. Her final act, a gruesome spectacle. It's a far cry from the clean escape she would have wanted.
Yeah.
What do you think is the meaning of this violent ending?
It's a powerful ending to Amelia's story. They might have exposed her, but she didn't go down without a fight. It's like her last statement, a bloody middle finger to the world of lies she lived in. Even the most controlled person can snap when their world falls apart.
And here's the thing, she becomes a legend. A dark, glamorous ghost story whispered at high society parties. A reminder that things aren't always what they seem, that even the most polished people have secrets. Makes you think twice about the masks we all wear, right?
Definitely. Amelia becomes a symbol of the hidden lives people lead. Her story makes you question everyone you meet, wonder what they're hiding.
So, as we step out of the shadows of Orlando Madsbrine's true kill, what are we left with? Lyra, cursed with a deadly gift, finds a strange kind of freedom in silence. Amelia, whose life was built on lies, meets a violent and chaotic end. What are your thoughts?
Well, even though they're very different stories, they both explore similar themes. Power, the cost of freedom, the masks we wear, they show you these extreme situations and make you think about what you would sacrifice, how you would react if your true self was exposed.
If you want more gripping stories like these, be sure to check out Orlando Madsbrine's True Kill. What stood out to you the most? What questions do these stories raise about identity and the consequences of our choices?
Thanks for joining us today as we dove into the dark world of assassins and secrets.
Rate and follow the True Assassins podcast for more killer stories.